What's going on here, man? You're now tuned in with the hostess with the mostest, Rich Mother. Yeah. Dopest Natives Alive. Seen that little brown brother up there? I don't know what's going on, man. I had to hit the button here. I always say I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe I should just give this shit up. But anyways, I'm here with you. I got this artist here that I stumbled upon. His name is Big Tones. I mean, I stumbled upon him, but I guarantee that you guys already know about him. You have to know about him because this guy is dope. All right? What makes a dope rapper? Tell me in the comments. What makes a dope rapper? I want to know, man, because, you know, I'm trying to be a dope rapper. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just joking. I'm just trying to be me. I do me, and that's all I do. And that first song that came in on was Rich Unk, Fox Body. You can check that out on Everybody's Uncle, Spotify. All right? But it ain't about me right now. It's about our brother here, Big Tones. He's a Treaty 4 rapper, Anishinaabe, Nahio. And, you know, I was listening to some of his music, and really what spoke to me was, you know, the transition, the change that people makes, and I want to showcase that through his music and the way that I play it and I sequence his music, and just how do you see the people's, the journeys and the changes, you know, and I've seen it a lot in a lot of Native artists out here. You know, you've seen Joey Style come out hard, you know, very street, and then kind of move into where he's at now. And Dakota Bear, when I first met him as a young cub, you know, he was hard. He was rapping that street shit, and then now he's doing the, you know, the land back stuff that he's doing now. You know, and our brother here, you know, he's got some hard stuff out there, and I'm gonna play one of his songs about that. And then, you know, you can see the transition in the music, and the music that I respected. That, well, I respect all his music, but from what I heard, what got me on him was this song. He was on the international music, Indigenous music charts, the IMC charts, and shout out to them because that's a dope platform that they got for us to, you know, kind of our own little billboards and see where we're at. And his song "Don't Cry" reached #1, and that's what I heard. And I listened to the lyrics. Like a lot of the stuff that I like to play is that, you know, the feeling you get, that, you know, and you just want to turn up to it. You know, this brother's music is dope. It's got that lyrical stuff. You listen to, I really like storytelling. I like when you're telling me something, you know, like when you're saying something. I'm not really into that, you know, just making shit rhyme. That's not really my cup of tea, but you know, our brother here, he's got some really deep messages, and I really respect that about him. And, you know, it reminds me, you know, about the transition I made. And, you know, I have a song that I submitted to IMC. I don't know if we're going to see it up there or not, but if you do, it's called Big House Drums. You can also hear it on my album on Spotify as well. And that's really about my transition and my journey and the change in my life. And out here on the West Coast, big housing is the culture. It's the epicenter of life out here for our indigenous communities out here, the Coast Salish people. And I got the pleasure of, you know, witnessing many of those ceremonies. And, you know, it really changed my life. You know, I had a family out in Chehalis that really had stood me up and made me, put me on the path where I am and reclaiming my culture and being who I am today as a strong indigenous person, father of 4, husband, been together with my lady for 20 years. And, you know, there's really those people out there, Rita Leon, Johnny Williams, Roland Leon, Russell Point. You know, these are my elders. These are people that I call upon when I need some knowledge and when I needed to get straightened out. You know, these people treated me like family in the big house. And, you know, December 7th, we have a memorial coming up for Johnny Williams, and that place is going to be packed. Because Johnny Williams, I remember I was sitting in the longhouse with him once, and I asked him, where do I sit? Because, you know, you kind of got to sit in the families and where you're from. And, you know, there's like a seating place. You know, you don't just get to sit anywhere. You can, I guess, but mostly it's sitting, you know, amongst your family, and it's kind of sectioned that way. And I asked Johnny, where do I sit, or where do you sit? And I remember he just looked at me and he says, you know what a quarterback in a football team is? And I was like, yeah, I know what that is. And he's just like, it's kind of like what I am. So I pretty much sit wherever I want, you know, just the way he carried himself. And, you know, he's held in high prestige. And, you know, I respect that, you know. And I respect that a lot of us come from a tough journey, and a lot of us done some things we're not proud of. And, you know, one of my songs, Dr. Jeremiah, speaks about us brothers. You know, we're needed in our communities and in our homes with our children and stuff. And you know, it's hard. It's hard. You know, a lot of us carry a lot of shame of the things that we've done in our past, and you know, a lot of times we like to be recognized for who we are today. Most people, that's all we want. What is redemption? What does it mean to you? Put it in the comments. I want to know, man, because I feel like I'm always seeking redemption. You know, the righting the wrongs of the past. You know what I mean? And you know, this brother kind of encapsulates that, the stories that we've been through. So, you know, without further ado, I'm going to cue up this first song. This is kind of seems to me where he used to be at. And the songs after that will kind of show where he's at now.
This is people
Take you back.
Take you back.
Ah.
Let's go. Take You Back by Big Tones, OTO. Treaty 4, stand up.
Let me take you back to 2013. End of high school, just a youngin' on the scene. Cold water extract, no promethazine. Way before the cocaine and the ketamine.
Shout out to my co-sailors, brothers and sisters.
Busting all these chops, trying to make a little skrilla. Looking for a white bitch, you know that vanilla. Stomping through the streets like a fucking gorilla. That white and that green, you know I got it. Need some Molly, bet I got it in my pocket. I see a buster look at me, wanna pop shit. All that flexing pussy boy, just stop it. Spin the block down to 7-Eleven. Look, there we go, won't we send him to heaven? He talking shit. Trying to get his dick licked by a nasty ass bitch. Only get his wig split, now moving on. Couple years passing along. Dealing with depression, why this life feeling long? Why my path feeling wrong? Why my granny get gone? Why I find another beat and put my mental in the song? It's therapeutic. Rocking nothing but this new shit. Too late produced it, my words be consuming. Hop in the whip, hit the gas, get to zooming. Still want that smoke, then you know we click, boom, and bang. One the set that I claim. Go against the set, boy, you fucking insane. You must have rot in your brain. Tell them stay in they lane. Or we snatching they chain, maybe snatching they main. Bitch, she awestruck by the narcotic. Take a little sniff, smoking on the exotic. Mix the Hennessy with the fucking hypnotic. Says she wanna fuck cause she feeling erotic. Baby girl, pull down your panties. Hop up on the dick if you really feel randy. Ride it like a bull, show me all your mechanics. Feeling too high, let me pop you with Xanax. I'm straight geeky. Can't deny the pussy is leaking. Tighter than the motherfucker pussy is squeaking. Mix a lot of drugs, now the pussy's peaking. Says she like it best when I fuck her to the weekend.
Yeah, you know, ladies' night last night was a dope episode. They didn't want to go nowhere. They're still down here. If you rewind and take a look at said ladies' night, but tonight is Big Tones night. Ladies just don't want to get out of here yet because it's just fire. They almost burned this place down last night.
Hollows in the clip, ripping through all that flesh and bone. That'll put it straight to your dome. Pull back the trigger, now confetti explode.
What you know about that little homie? Check yourself. You think the world revolves around pussy and only wealth? They never tell stories about the pain that we can take. I'm only here for a living, made a few mistakes. End up on the ground, or I'm never found. 121, yeah, you know we get around. Yeah, we smoking pounds, trees light them up. Your shorty pull up to the cut, yeah, she wanna fuck. Got that strong herb, put you to the curb. The boots get the rockin', so you better come prepared. Evil in the air, watch your mind disperse. Have to go backwards just to get up to first. West Coast bass jumping out the side door. Let it ride, let it vibe, such a nice flow. Got them bars poppin', body rockin', droppin'. She a freak of nature, suck the cock, never stoppin'. Never stop the poppin'. I'm about to drop it, off the top, drop it, so and come and talk me up, bitch. Oh, you like that? Hit it from the back, money moves, seeing green, that's what you lack. Got my hand on the wheels, I be living fast.
You gotta love these indigenous rappers these days.
Give me back, lemonade in the shade, the money trees back. W for the win, I be winning that. Got my boys from the hood, car full of straps. Got me high on some weed, yeah, I'm feeling that. Got the bottle of Henny, yeah, we sippin' that. This a bangin' ass beat, yeah, take me back.
Yeah, let's go. Big Tones. What do we got going on here? We're just gonna slide right into the next one. Off to the next one. Rich Unk, we'll listen to him a little bit later on a different episode.
Yeah.
I should just do my album hearing release party on here with all the people. I don't know, maybe
See,
when I get
done
1,000.
put in too much work to let it all go to waste. Persistence keep me driven, steady raised in the stakes. 365 days, and your life could change. Just believe
Forever
in yourself
Red.
and
Year.
do whatever it takes. Some people
Shout out
take
to
the
Forever
hard
Red.
route, don't ever want to listen. Turn to self-loathing while the traumas make decisions. You gotta move smarter, you gotta think better. Cause one wrong move, that could be a life ender. Big spenders find their habits blinded by the diamond shine. What a poor living check to check society declines.
See
Why
the difference? You
they
got the ribbon
devise
shirt
to
on
do
now.
crimes? Risk it all for paper,
Using
put
the
their lives
experience to
on the
empower the
line.
youth. That's what we're supposed to do.
Assimilation, discrimination, a loss of language.
We gotta fire off with
Annihilation,
that.
extermination of whole nations. But curriculum didn't teach us that in school. It's time to shed the light.
still need to
'cause
tell
it's
these
long
street stories,
overdue. Yeah, open your eyes, just open your eyes, look. Open your eyes, just
Yeah.
open your eyes,
Open
look.
them.
Open your eyes, just open your eyes, look. Open your eyes, just open your eyes, look. Existential crisis, 60 scoop survivors. Alcoholism, opioids like a virus. Children live in foster care, the modern residential school. Mistreated by the guardians, and no one seems to mention to them that they worthy and they belong. So I just spit these lyrics, tell them that in this song. I strive to see society when we all get along. But complexion make a hierarchy, don't tell me I'm wrong. They say ignorance is bliss, I say only if you're open.
Yo, I
to
almost don't
learning
even
and
wanna talk over the
receiving all
brother's
these
lyrics because
sacred
he's spitting some
notions
game.
that been in place thousands of years before contact. 1951, when they gave us those back. But how can they decide what we do with our lives? It's time to take them back, drop these needles and knives. Stop this lateral violence, inspire the youth through guidance. Be proud to raise our voice, no more living in silence.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, just open your eyes, look.
Open 'em.
Open your eyes, just open your eyes,
Let's
look.
go.
Open your eyes, just open your eyes,
Big
look.
Tones,
Open
featuring
your eyes,
Rich Unk.
just open
Let's
your
go.
eyes,
Hey.
look.
Open your eyes. Don't let them lie. Keep on telling the truth. Cause that's how we ride. We straight certified in this thing we call life. And this is off the dome, so I'm just gonna let this shit slide. Woo. The shit was fire. Big Tones. Hold up. That was dope. Dope. We're going to go right into this next song that we're going to play the interlude first. It's called
Leaders of
Call to
Indigenous communities
Action.
are calling on the government for action on opioid-related deaths in First Nations in the province. They say the closure of harm reduction sites along with the pandemic have led to a staggering amount
I got a
of
couple more
drug-related
songs
deaths.
coming from our brother here. This song right here is called Back Home. Big Tones.
Profits made off the female anatomy. Down the block, guaranteed there's a casualty. Destination either dead or in jail. Hard to raise a baby from a cold prison cell. I prevailed through the heaviest of times. Try to reach the youth when I'm spitting all these rhymes. Sick of all this nonsense taking native lives. Free us from these shackles of needles and knives. Overdoses, hate, and suicide. Feel the racism when I'm looking in their eyes.
You know, we lost a lot of people to this fentanyl.
Now is our time, feelings decolonized.
Fuck fentanyl.
Windows down, speakers bumping on the avenue.
And if you slanging that shit, fuck
just
you
know
too.
I ain't mad at you. Can't knock the hustle if you don't know the
R.I.P.
pain.
to my nephew,
Killing all our people as
Josh.
a way to maintain. Virus spread start to eat up in the brain.
T-Mac.
Zombies walk, but this ain't no game. Opioids hold them down in chains. Another child lost at a profit's gain.
Tell me I'ma end up in hell. They try to lock a nigga in a cell. Even when I try to mean well, Mama said I got
Featuring Timmy.
They try to
Big
put your
Tones.
boy in a hole.
Go down and stream his music on Spotify. Run him back up the IMC charts. Hey man, and get out and support your Native American musicians out there right now. Indo Slim's up for Native Music America War. Get out there and support.
Now I find my way here by helping them out.
Brother Logan Stats, need some votes, some support.
Evil. Trying hard to see my whole team prosper. Tenfold, got a lot more to offer. It's proper as destiny unfolds. Road to happiness on my way back home. Yeah.
We're gonna flip the script and go from the bottom to the top, and we're gonna bring in this last song called "Don't Cry," and this is the one that reached.
Voters made history last night.
This is a song that reached #1 on the IMC charts. Listen to the lyrics once again. This is some dope storytelling. Got some substance to this shit.
I can't sleep late night, reminiscing about my past. Lost of self-worth, liquor spilling out my glass. Chopping up something white just to make the time pass. Swallow up prescription, now it's time to blast. Off to another world, leave this one behind. Only repetition, can't read between the lines, but it's written on the walls. Psychological halls, traumatic memories painted. I envision it all. Just a kid was exposed to all types of abuse, whether physical or mental. I suffered it through. Don't want to talk about it. Eyes watering with a frog in my throat. 14 with a belt as a rope, but I couldn't do it. Had to think about my family. Broken, damaged people. Those are truth to my reality. See, we can change if we focus with persistence. Show the cruel world that we value our existence. Don't cry, you gotta keep your head up high. I'll be there to wipe the tears out your eyes.
Hey yo, man, taking accountability for your actions is one of the hardest things to do, but that's one of the most manly thing you can do. That's where you earn your respect in life. Taking accountability for your actions, asking for forgiveness, and moving forward with your life.
So snap back to reality. Users in the alley, needles scattered on the ground. Overdoses happen casually. This ain't the way that I wanna live. Child family services taking little kids, and it's sad. I just sit there and ponder the thought. What if we could prosper and make it off the block? What if we could end all this lateral violence? What if in our hood we ain't seeing no sirens?
Stop that lateral violence in indigenous hip-hop.
What if we could spark that indigenous fire?
Yeah.
What if when we see our family members they ain't drinking? And what if we respected all the women and children? They call me a dreamer,
Standard.
but I can see it.
I can see it too, brother.
Gotta be repeated. Step 1's to deliver the truth. Step 2's to empower the youth. Don't cry, you gotta keep your head up high. I'll be there to wipe the tears out your eyes. If you need a friend, I'll be right by your side. The word is yours, you just gotta survive. So don't cry, you gotta keep your head up high. I'll be there to wipe the tears out your eyes. If you need a friend, I'll be right by your side. The word is yours, you just gotta survive. They call me a dreamer, but I can see it.
Can you see it though? Can all you guys out there see it? YouTube land, all you other artists, can you guys see that? We gotta make that change for one another. You know, I just wanted to share something, man. You know, I know a lot of us are carrying a lot of hurt, sorrow, sicknesses, and sadness, and you know, just asking the grandfather to relieve you from that today. Take that off your chest and off your shoulders so you can walk a little lighter today. You know, we got a lot of stuff in our past that we don't want to let go, and I'm just asking that, you know, to learn how to let go of that stuff. You know, for me, I like to take all of that trauma and a lot of that negativity that I carried from my childhood on up until now, and I've been for a while, I've been taking it all up and balling it up and sticking it inside me into that sacred fire inside of me and using it as fuel to propel me forward in life, to make me stronger, to achieve bigger and better goals. I'm not using it to burden me, so I have to use alcohol and drugs to you know, to cope with the feelings of carrying all of this load. You know, I just ask the Creator to lighten your load today, and I hope that you use this analogy of just bundling all that up and putting it inside of your sacred fire that burns within you, that the Creator put within you, and using that as fuel to propel you to rocket you into the future, to greatness that you're all capable and worthy of. Okay, you got that? With that being said, I'm going to do one more last song. It's called Final Destination, Big Tones, featuring Too Late. And then we out this bitch. Rich Unk, Dopest Natives Alive, Rich Unk Radio, Big Tones, OTO.
Fly shit, ready, set, then go, just like a 4-5 kick. Let the bass drum blow. You see, really I just being blessed with the flow. I slow it down and speed it up. You just let me know. Yeah, patient watching time fly right off the clock. The type of virtue that can never be bought. Mastermind, sit back and check the plot. I'm coking mentals, I'm just waiting for the pop. Cause I'm hot like lava and I'm cold like ice. Sweet like sugar and I'm bold like spice. Red-tailed hawk in a field of mice. One fell swoop and I'm taking your life. But graciously, only take what I need. Find some value in these lessons that you hearing from me. Tongue sharper than the bottom of a guillotine. Use my lyrics as a sword, slashing through the mezzanine. 2024, stomping concrete in my Timberlands. Abundance this year, I'll be focused on my dividends. Saying they my friends, but I know they play pretend.
Winnipeg, Moccasin Flat, stand up. Treaty 4, let's go.
Two braids on my knee cheek tip. Past the First Nation, the home base is. Back home, put down the trap phone. Returning to the land, I'm back in my zone. Putting down the swisher, drinking up that elixir. Striving for a prolonged life, that's the mission. Feel my spirit when I'm deep inside a ceremony. Praying to Creator, blessed, yeah, that's the reason, homie. Spreading inspiration.
December 7th, I believe it's in Saskatoon. Big Tones will be out performing for a fundraiser. It's called Right to Skate. It's a great cause. It's for providing low-income kids with the ability to skateboard. He's going to be there. Big Tones will be performing with Spooky Made It, Marco Bands, Harvey Dent. This is December 7th, 2024 at 8 p.m. It's $20 plus tax. But hey, man, let go of that little 20, that little funky-ass 20 in your pocket. Let it go for the support the kids and skateboarding. All right? Big Tones, up in your motherfucking dome.
But you're gone too soon, so these thoughts consume. I think about it late night when I'm staring at the moon.
Make sure to support the brother. Stream his music, look up for him, run up those numbers.
Suicide, overdose, break the shackles of this dope.
Do your part if you can, man. Every time I get in my radio, I'm listening to 106.3 Journey Indigenous Radio in my car. I'm listening to Spotify Indigenous music. Okay? I'm trying to support everything that I can and making sure that my dollars go into the pockets of our people. We got to do that. Run it up.
Final destination, yeah.
Yeah, Final Destination from Big Tones here. Brother out of Treaty 4 territory. One of the dopest natives alive. And you've been tuned in with Rich Unk in your motherfucking radio. I just want to tell you, I'm flashing some bling up here. This is a sun pendant. I got this from my late grandmother's, my cookum out here. We call her Atsu in the carrier language. And this was my grandmother's. And my mother gave it to me, And one thing that my grandmother told me, I remember when I was a little kid, when I was maybe my boy's age, 7 years old, and she used to say, when you talk, I want you to stand there. I want you to stand with your shoulders back, chin up, and open your mouth all the way up when you're talking so people can hear you. And I want you to practice that as well. Speak up, shoulders back, head up, chin up, be proud, be loud. Rich Unk.